What's up, guys? It's Devin of That Child Gamer. Before we head into this video, I want to let you guys know that I messed up a lot, very, very horribly. And this happened a while ago. I recorded this video, as you guys are seeing this today. I recorded this a while ago. But the thing kind of stuck through my head the entire time of not recording this. I've been kind of avoiding this series recently. It's not because I don't enjoy the series. It's not because I'm not having fun with it. I'm having so much fun with it. In fact, this is one of my favorite parts about Minecraft is modding the game. However, the reason why I've been avoiding the series because this episode and next episode, I made the horrible excuse me. I made the horrible mistake of muting my microphone before I recorded. I don't know what I was doing before I recorded the episode that I would have to mute my mic for, but I muted my mic. And I recorded 2 straight episodes without checking the footage, which was a horrible mistake, which is why I check all my footage and I make sure before I go and continue the series for the next 7 episodes that there's no issues. I muted my mic, and now this episode and next episode is going to be dead freaking silence of just game sound. That's it. In fact, my face cam is even in the video, as it always is for the ModCraft series. Um, I have my screen open here, ready to freaking commentate. So basically, what I'm gonna do, as I said, I'm gonna commentate the video. I've never done this before, and it's gonna end up turning into complete fucking shit. But it's what I have to do for right now because. And the annoying thing about it is that this episode, and I believe next episode, there's not really much to the episodes. It was me mostly just kind of discovering things and walking around. So I really have no idea how I'm going to be able to commentate. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still wicked sick. My voice is kind of returned. I kind of have my voice back for the most part, but I'm still coughing. My nose is really horrible, and it's worse than usual. But my voice for the most part is back. But I am going to commentate this video. I have no idea how I'm going to play out with this. To be completely honest, I was contemplating just re-recording the episode, but then I thought, I'm like, wait, no, I'm already like 10 episodes in. Because this is, I believe, the fourth video or third. No, it's the fourth, I believe. Maybe it's the third. I don't know. Is it? Let me check here. No, it's the third. The third and the fourth video, there's this one and the next one, are silent. And I have 10 episodes recorded as of recording this right now. So luckily, it's just 3 and 4. 5 is when I realized that it was muted, and then I decided to unmute for once, and because I was recording at a completely different time. So everything was solved back after 5, and I'm glad I didn't record a bunch of episodes after that. So I'm gonna do my best to try and to record this to be able to get this out with the commentary. For the most part, all I can say is I'm sorry if this turns out to be like utter shit, but it's gonna have to do for this episode and next episode, and then I promise you guys, episode 5 is gonna go right back to normal. So without further ado, let me take you back. I've wasted your time enough. I want you guys to go see the video. So without further ado, please enjoy. Okay, so without further ado, this video is not going to be edited because there's no actual possibility for me to edit this because I have no idea when I said that I'd be right back or not. But without sound and without my voice, I have no idea when I'm supposed to stop the video and stuff. So for the reason of this video, next video, there's not going to be any cuts or anything, which is going to be stupid because it's kind of going to be a little bit difficult to do so. So basically in this video, and this is gonna be stupid because I'm looking at my voice, I'm looking at myself in the video right now, and it really makes me sad that I have to do it this way, but it has to be done. I'm sorry, but basically, we discover things. There's really not much to this episode. We basically ended up finding like a above ground dungeon. The frame rate's actually really terrible, and I apologize for that. But basically, the dungeon is an above ground dungeon, which is, I don't remember what mod it's from, but we find it, and I don't know exactly when we find it. But we find the dungeon, and we ended up finding a master zombie thing, and the master zombie was actually there. Do believe. And I believe it's next episode that I actually ended up fighting the monster, but I didn't do it today. But basically, in this video, it's literally just kind of me roaming around, because this is the mod pack, and I want to kind of remind myself of what this mod pack actually contains. I think it'd be really cool to kind of explore and stuff. And as of right now, as of recording 10 episodes already, I actually do more now than just explore. But you guys won't notice that until like later on in the series, because I don't think I started until like literally the last episode that I recorded. But we nonetheless we basically just was roaming around, and I think literally I've probably stopped this video, or at least I was supposed to stop this video like 10 times, or not 10 times, that's way too much, like 3 times, I'll say 3, where basically all I had to do was find something, but I literally, for the most part of this episode, I couldn't find a whole lot that's very interesting. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm really sorry if I end up keep repeating myself about this, because again, this is actually, I'm really nervous about this. I'm actually like scared to be doing this right now, because I've never actually done over video commentating. I could easily do it with stuff with like Call of Duty, which I don't really play a whole lot of anymore. I could easily commentate like a gameplay footage, but I can't commentate me just roaming around, doing absolutely nothing, staring at pigs with what looks like to be a bugged out freaking version of my skin, because this mod pack doesn't know how to make my skin properly. This is so great. So basically, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I want to say so basically, and I want to tell you guys exactly what's going on, but I really don't freaking know. Literally, the most part of this video is just the fact that I wander around and I find stuff. But I guess I can take the time to kind of explain to you guys what is going on with what's happening right now. Once again, I'm sick. I actually honestly hate it. It's not fun to have to deal with, and I've also contemplated for a little bit, seeing if I should just take a break for a while until I feel better, or if because it's getting in the way of my personal life, it's getting in the way of my schoolwork, it's getting in the way of like pretty much everything I do from day-to-day basis. But I decided, nope, that's stupid. I told you guys that I was never gonna leave, that I was gonna try and make things work out. And for the most part, things have worked out so far. I've been able to manage my time. I've been able to record and post for you guys. And the reason why I'm actually doing this now and the reason why I've been putting it off is because I have no other videos to actually post. I actually haven't recorded anything in a while because I was trying to make room for the school for the time I was gone, and for the time that I was wicked busy and had to do like summer work and stuff. But now that the school year started, I've run out of videos, and I've basically tried to find things to record that I literally have no possible way of doing now that I'm wicked busy with schoolwork and YouTube at the same time. But nonetheless, I ran out of videos, and now here I am making free time to be able to record this random crap for you that's nothing really to it. Excuse me. Right here, I actually end up finding a sunken ship. Which, as you guys are aware, this came out as an actual version in 1.13 of Minecraft. But in this mod, it's a mod, obviously. There's nothing actually in here. So I ended up actually going back to the servers. I wanted to make sure. So I think what I did is I went to creative to actually try and see if I can. I think I went to creative, get a night potion for the video purposes. And then yep, there we go, right there. I don't know how like synced up this voice is gonna be with the video, and I really apologize if this is out of sync. But I do end up actually giving myself a night potion or night vision, something like that. I think I completely messed up because I don't think this is I don't know commands very well. So what I just did is I'm like, screw it, let's just go into game mode 1, and and then I ended up just giving myself a night potion because for the video purposes, I want to make sure you guys could see everything in the ship, just in case there was anything important. But actually, there was nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing. Um, in fact, wow, apparently I even tried going into here. So basically, as I was saying, I'm wicked busy now. So I'm really surprised and very happy that I've actually been able to manage my time, because if I can't manage my time, and it's even more difficult when you're taking like college courses in high school and stuff, and stuff that's meant to be difficult and challenge you and give you a lot of work and stuff so you can think better. But luckily, it hasn't been so it hasn't been so overwhelming yet. Of course, we are just in the beginning of the school year, and if you guys are already back to school, I wish you good luck on all your tests and all your homework and all that fun stuff. I'm doing great over here for the most part, but I'm definitely having fun with you guys as well because I've been able to manage my time very well. Not to say that that won't change in the future, because like I said, I have no way of telling if anything's going to change or if this is going to stay the same schedule as it's always been, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But hopefully, nothing changes way too soon, because now that I'm back at school, that means I'm playing with my high school band again. That means I'm doing a lot homework wise and a lot college course wise. And there's just gonna be times where I've got to either miss an upload or make a late one, and I have no doubt that that might happen once or twice during the school year. But honestly, after the school year is done, I've been just kind of questioning whether I should finish out college and stuff right away, or if I should or if I should take a year off and try and kind of collect my thoughts and decide what I really want to do in life. Which, as you guys may not be aware, but I love computers, I love technology, and would love to get into building things. I'd love to be able to build the individual parts to computers as well as the computers themselves. I'd love to be able to build like robots and like artificial intelligence and stuff like that. It's something that I enjoy doing and that I enjoy watching people do as well. And my friend's kind of the reason for me liking technology so much because it's all just fascinating to me. Putting a computer together is like building a jigsaw puzzle. It's like if it doesn't fit, then it doesn't go there. But if it fits, it definitely goes there. Unless you have one of those weird PCI cables where it's like it can fit in different spots and you have to really just kind of pay attention to where you're putting it. Because there are certain directions and orders you put some of the pins in, which I won't go too into detail for because I don't want to sound like a nerd. But for the most part, it's something that I enjoy doing. Also, for the moment I've been rambling on here, I completely have been. I knew this was a thing, and I knew that what was going on in the video as I was speaking my mind. But I ended up finding a lucky block, and you guys already know that because you saw my best no sound reaction ever to me finding it, and I even saw that myself, but I didn't say anything about it because I was too coped up with computers and stuff. But yeah, I want to get into technology, and I want to get into building computers and stuff. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it, and I would love to bring you guys on that journey. Honestly, I would love to not only play games to you guys, but also make vlogs and stuff about computers, buying new parts, and building new modules. What am I saying? Modems. I'm sorry, like the rigs. Because obviously, as you guys are aware right now, I don't have a whole lot of money. I'm still working into getting a job, and again, even with the job, I'm probably going to end up losing a lot of free time, meaning I'll have to lose some hours to record and upload. Like I said, I have no doubt that there'll be like once or twice that I'll have to forget and upload, but I don't mean like I'm going to just ignore you guys. I don't want to ever think of it that way, and I don't want you guys to think of it that way either. But we all have our lives. We all have to make money somehow. And as long as I have a job and stuff, it'll be able to make me bring better content for you guys. Because I'll have the better computer. I'll probably end up trying to save up for a better monitor as well. I love the one that I have now. I have I don't even know what it's called, but it's one my friend gave me, and it's really good. It's a DVI monitor, and I'd love to get have this one as like my main like recording monitor, and then I want to get like a bigger, kind of wider, like 16:9 ratio monitor, where I can do all my gaming on, which I think would be so cool. I'd probably get one that probably does like 1080p. I wouldn't go as far as 4K because I don't think my computer would definitely be uh, powerful enough, if I would say, to be able to run 4K stuff, especially in recording software, as slow as it makes the games already. Um, I do apologize, by the way, if I'm wicked loud. I don't try to be loud. I'm using Audacity to record my voice, which is something I haven't done in a while, or actually at all, really. I want to say a while, but I haven't really used it much. The last time I ever used Audacity was when I was recording a song that we have yet to post yet, and I'm not going to go too far into detail because that actually has to do with me starting my music channel, which I have not gotten into much ever since the last vlog I talked about it. But basically, that's going to happen. And I've never really used Audacity, so I don't really know how it works. All I really know is that there's a record button. You record your voice, you can play it back, or you can pause it and stuff like that. But for the most part, that was it's a good tool. Honestly, I've been contemplating whether I should keep my audio separate, because I think it would be a lot better sound quality, if you know what I mean. Because I hear a lot of things about how Audacity sounds a lot better than just the built-in OBS audio, and I want to go as far as believing that because I feel like using two separate files and stuff like that and not recording sound, I don't know if it makes it lag less or if it's just like, I don't know. But I think it wouldn't make a difference considering the fact that you have more tabs and pages open at the same time, so it's using more of your CPU. Um, but for the most part, this is what I'm going to be using for commentating in the background of videos. So again, this is my first time using it because it's my first time I ever made a freaking mistake on a video. Forgetting my voice and all, that's kind of stupid. My arm is like actually sore right now. At my elbow joint, my every time I expand my arm all the way, my elbow throbs, and I think it's because like there's like it's like it wants to crack but it won't. um, this is weird. I wasn't really paying attention to the video as I was talking about the computer. I just looked at this and now I'm in an ice biome and I'm like, when did this happen? I'm sorry, I really should be paying attention to the video because that's what I'm here to talk about. But again, it's really hard to do so when all you do is just wander around. The most part, nothing really interesting happened in this video. And, excuse me, I don't do a whole lot. I find a lot of these weird structures, though. I found the skeleton, like, structure, and I found this, weird. There's like, a lot of totems and a lot of, like, kind of gravestone looking, structures, that are interesting. But there's no loot at all in them, so it's kind of stupid. I'm wicked hungry right now. I have nothing but an apple, so I have to eat this for now. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that this won't be forever. I think what I'm going to start doing from now on is if I don't do much in an episode, I won't post that episode. It's kind of what I did for the Quest to Kill the Dragon, actually. I actually recently recorded a Quest to Kill the Dragon, and I did it with my friend Kosei. You guys know him as Joseph, or Kosei, whatever you want to refer to him as. Basically, I ended up recording a episode of that with him, and I only recorded my point of view because he didn't record his because I told him not to because I thought that we were going to do a lot more in that episode. But it ended up just being him going to the Nether to find the Nether Fortress, and it was me just kind of wandering the overworld abouts. And I did literally almost nothing in that entire video, and all we did was talk and talk and talk and talk, and it was so boring. I watched over it and I'm like, no, this can't go on YouTube. It's so boring. So I ended up deleting it, and I don't know if it was a good choice or not, but I really didn't want to, look what I do here. Look what I do to block myself out from the freaking mob so I can freaking eat. And I still die. Look at my reaction. That was like, I'm sorry, am I being loud again? Audacity, I have no idea how the volume is on here. So for the most part, I feel like it's gonna be wicked loud, and I apologize if it is. By all means, turn your freaking turn your YouTube down. I don't want to like burst eardrums, and I apologize if I do. Um, but yeah, that was the most funniest part of my entire video, was just me just dying because I took all the effort to find every block I had just to die anyway, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. So yeah, right here is actually where I find the above ground dungeon, and this is actually a really good dungeon because it has like a large chest in the back, and it was filled with loot. Not very good loot, but it was filled with loot. And I think right here is where I check it, unless I haven't already. No, I haven't checked it yet. I am going to, though. There's 2 large chests, and that's the best part about this, because there's a lot more loot than what a normal dungeon would carry. It just contains your normal average loot. There's 3 freaking iron hose, which I thought was awesome, because that means I can do a lot more farming without having to waste materials to build more hose. That means I last a while, because as you guys are aware, we need to farm to make much more food. Food is a very important thing in this series because you've got hunger problems all the time because, first of all, this is 1.7.10. Hunger was like freaking... I almost died right here. That was kind of like scary. Um, basically, I definitely think that... What was I even talking about? I completely lost my train of thought as I was about to die in a freaking cave. Yeah, but farming is very useful in a mod pack, especially in 1.7.10 because it's very hunger greedy, and there's a lot of food now. There's a lot of plants and crops and stuff in this mod pack because I have like the cooking for blockheads. I have all that fun stuff. So yeah, food is very helpful, farming is very helpful, and I'm very glad that I got those 3 hose. I also got a bucket, which is going to be very useful, because when I need to get like lava and stuff like that to smelt things with, as well as, you know, just carry the water back and forth to make the farm a lot more efficient with the water. Um, and so yeah, things are great. That was not a bad dungeon, but for the most part, it was, you know, nothing really too big. It was, you know, it was okay. It was definitely something. Uh, I have no idea when exactly I find the Master Zombie thing. I think honestly it's actually more towards the end of the video. We're not quite there yet. We actually still have like 12 minutes to go. That means I have to sit here for another 12 minutes talking about my life in a video that I completely fucked up on. So, I can't believe I did this. I really do apologize if this is the worst video you guys have ever seen on YouTube. And I don't blame you guys for thinking that, because I'm looking at this right now, and I'm watching my own freaking video, and I'm thinking, hey, this is the worst video on YouTube. It's really bad when the creator himself calls his video out as complete utter trash, because usually when you look at your own stuff, you think, hey, this is pretty good. But, you know, in reality, it's never really good unless, like, you're either big or you at least have the equipment to, you know, record. As of right now, I literally work out of my freaking father's room, and I'm literally using a rig that was meant for office work. That me and my friend have upgraded just a tiny bit to make it do something at least decent. It was originally like a pre-built. It was like a pre-built office computer. It had a Core 2 Duo in it, and it was and we actually, I don't even remember if he put in more RAM or if it was already came with the 8 gigs. But I have 8 gigs of RAM. I've got a quad core now, and I've got a GT 610, which is not very great of a graphics card. Funny thing is, I actually downloaded Call of Duty Ghosts on PC. Yes, Devin has Call of Duty Ghosts on PC. It runs like absolute shit. You guys will never see that on this channel until I have a better computer. But yeah, and also I don't honestly think I'll record Ghost anyway. Like I told you guys earlier, I haven't played Call of Duty. I mean, I don't really play Call of Duty anymore. In fact, literally just yesterday, I went on my Xbox One and I'm like, okay, we're going down the list and we're just gonna delete every single COD game, because I legitimately don't really care for it anymore. The franchise, not only do the old and good games have terrible internet now because the servers and dedicated servers are no longer supported with them, the matchmaking is trash, and I don't really enjoy the game anymore. And it's kind of stupid to play with bots because bots are stupidly easy in every single COD game. Even on veteran, you can as long as you have thumbs and good reflexes, you can easily kill them. It's not very difficult. So I ended up kind of quitting Call of Duty, especially on console, because it's just the aim assist is bull crap. The freaking just the fact that the lag is bull crap, and you just even with wired connection, I get disconnected from games because people. First of all, you join a game like that's almost done, and somebody who's host manages to have the worst potato internet ever. I don't know how the hell matchmaking systems decided, hey, let's make this guy host, because that's how trash they are. So I ended up quitting that game. I ended up quitting Call of Duty really in general. I haven't uninstalled MW2 as well as Black Ops 3 because I haven't finished the campaigns for them, and I'm going to do so. But I don't know. I'm kind of rambling on about things that aren't really useful for this video, and I do apologize if that was completely random and you guys didn't want to hear about that. But for the most part, it's just kind of me walking around, so I guess there's really nothing much more to do than to talk about other things that aren't about this video, because as of right now, all I can say is that we wander places. And then if that was the only thing I included in this video would be absolute silence, and I would just be like, so how you guys doing? Because I want to make sure you guys aren't just staring at a freaking quiet-ass screen with nothing to talk about. So I want to at least get you guys thinking about stuff where you guys aren't just staring at a screen watching me roam around. Because, again, this is the worst video you'll ever see. Oh, yeah. So this was a big problem. Every time I was discovering new land, the game would freeze. And if you guys just saw my reaction, I'm getting angry over this. Because I legitimately... I don't know why I got angry over this, because I knew I have a horrible rig that can't really handle even the best rigs, especially with mod packs. You literally can't you can't run mod packs, and you can't load new chunks without it lagging just at least a bit, because even the best rigs, still have to compute. And new chunks are loading in, and especially with a bunch of mods installed, you've got different and new items that the game can't normally handle. Right here, I ended up finding a house which doesn't have a whole lot in it. It's got a bed, and I believe it might have a chest as well, but I don't think the chest has anything in it. Not anything useful anyway. There's redstone, which I think is pretty cool, which means we can do a lot of more contraptions in the future. I haven't found a whole lot of redstone in the series so far. Because I don't really go mining very often, which is stupid, because I should. I really should. I've yet to find anything. I've yet to find diamonds that are found in the ground. In fact, every single time I found diamond, I don't remember if it's this episode. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep quiet for right now, though, because I don't want to spoil that if it did or did not already happen. But for the most part, I should definitely start doing more mining episodes, because the best part about a mod pack that you can have playing it is discovering all the new ores and stuff. With mod packs, you get new ores and stuff, and you can do a lot more with it. I don't have any mods installed that have sapphire, ruby, or anything like that. I don't have ores like you find in Tekkit or anything like that. But I don't know. I have salt. I have copper that's kind of useless. Literally, there's two different types of copper in the mod pack, because there's two different mods for it. One is the Galacticraft, which I believe is used for the Galacticraft stuff. And then the other one is legitimately, you smelt it, you get the ingot, and you make a block of copper. That's it. That's all you can freaking do with it, and it's stupid. I don't really care for it. But the thing is, it's part of the mod, and I don't want to bug my game out any more than I already was, because I'll give you guys a little bit of a spoiler. In the latest episodes that I recorded, like episode 9 and 10, my game absolutely goes bazonkers, and it just dies. It freezes every 5 seconds, and because it freezes, the mobs are a lot more bullcrap, because skeletons, first of all, they shoot rapidly when you freeze, because they're trying to catch up with the game. So therefore, you get shot like 7 times in 1 second. I think right here I find a lucky block, if I remember correctly. Yes, I do. It's right there. Hey, lucky block. Okay. And I find another one of those houses, which I don't think I even checked. Did I even check that house? I have no idea. But basically, I was concerned of what this tree was, because I've never seen it before in this mod pack, even in the old mod pack series that I did, that I don't really talk much upon anymore. But this is a music tree log. So and basically it's built to do music stuff. You can build like pianos, I think, out of it and stuff like that, and I think it's really cool. Oh yeah, this was fun. My luck was going so well in this mod pack, and then this happened, and I'm just like, no, why did this happen? I'm just stunned. I'm just laughing because this is the first like actually bad thing I've gotten. Besides the first block where I blow up and die. But I end up teleporting back because I had the means to do so. But with 4 minutes remaining, I shall tell you guys that this is the part where I go off in this direction, and I fly back to where I was, and I kind of continue that direction, and that's where I find the Master Zombie dungeon, or like temple. I don't even know what you want to call it. I have no idea what it is. In fact, I have no idea what half the things in my mod pack are from, because it's stupid too. Because when I first created this mod pack, I created it with my ex, and this was when we played our old series, and we went through every single mod. We searched for mods on the internet that were 1.7.10, and we searched and searched, and we like basically tested out the mods with each other, and we tested out what each mod did, so that we'd see, is it worth it for the mod pack. We tested out all the mods, and here I am now, not knowing where anything comes from. And this is the game lagging again on itself because I can't run it very well, which is really funny too, because this is, if I remember correctly, OBS didn't want to give me any frame rate for this freaking series, because like it would give me like 30 frames, but this doesn't even look half bad, to be completely honest. This actually looks somewhat decent. So here's the house. I find some gold, which is pretty cool. That's gold that I can use towards another lucky block. And if I can make a bunch of lucky blocks, I would love to make it a ritual for every video to open a lucky block either at the beginning or the end of a video. I would love to build like a designated opening spot, but my only problem with that is if I do that and then the freaking block like destroys the blocks or blows up or gives me like that trap that I had earlier, then it's kind of worthless, because then you're just building something that's going to end up being destroyed later on anyway. So I decided that that wasn't going to be the case, and honestly, I don't plan on building any like kind of podium for lucky blocks. I'll probably just kind of level out an area where I can just have a bunch of flat land and be able to open blocks there, and then I'll just fix it every time for next videos and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I do definitely want to do that because lucky blocks are so much fun in this series, and it's been so long since I've used lucky blocks that coming back to it in this series, it's just so much fun. And in fact, in the old series that I did with my ex, we didn't even have the lucky block. I think at one point it just didn't want to work, but then for some reason I tried it again before when I wanted to start this series, and it ended up working. So it's like I'm like, we might as well keep it in because it works, and I would love to have some lucky blocks. This is where I kind of try to challenge the Master Zombie Temple. I think I fail horribly. It's either I think I fail. I don't even attempt it, actually. You know what? I think I do this in the next episode. I waypoint it and then I end off here. Which I think will wrap up this video. I'm sorry if a lot of what my commentary was today was just a bunch of rambling. I really do apologize. I've never done this before, and there was really nothing much to talk about with this. But I think, with that being said, we've got 47 seconds left. I think I will end it off here. I have no idea when I actually start doing the outro, but for the most part, all it is now is just me walking around. And I don't think I do much more than this because I think I was just kind of searching the last few things to see if I can find anything interesting before ending off, because I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing, but ended up doing so anyway because it was all just completely, I couldn't find anything. But for right now, I am going to leave it off. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'd love to the channel. Guys, I have a Discord. Come check me out outside of YouTube. It's going to be a fun time for all. Hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I'm making it. Hope to see you guys in my next one. Goodbye!